Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Tom Dark channel. I am your host, Tom Dark, and today I am once again talking about Roblox.
I like you. Have a cup.
I remember when I was younger, Roblox was kind of seen as this weird, janky, Chinese ripoff type thing for some reason. You had Minecraft, right, which was cool and a super popular block game, and then you had Roblox, the other block game. And for some reason, that was just how a lot of people kind of viewed it, the Roblox-Minecraft dichotomy. If you brought up Roblox in conversation, it was seen as this weird ripoff, when in reality, it's not really a game itself. And it's not really similar to Minecraft at all, except for the somewhat blocky art style that some of the models have. For some reason, that one aesthetic choice just carried over and everyone thought it was the same thing. But functionally, they're two completely different things. I remember playing Apocalypse Rising back in the day and really enjoying it on Roblox. I had a fun time. But back then, the platform as a whole, the service was a lot smaller. I think I was 13 years old the first time that I actually played it, which must have been 2015. And back then, if you said the name, some kids knew it, but not everyone knew about Roblox, right? It wasn't a household thing at that point. But as the years passed on, it really showed its own ability to stand the test of time, to the point where now it's one of the biggest and most successful businesses in the technology and gaming space.
This is Roblox, the wildly popular online platform with more than 43 million daily users who both play and create games on their own.
I always find these news reports so forced and cringy. Just stop pretending like you know what you're talking about. Shut up. I stopped playing it for a while, and then probably 2 years ago, maybe 3, I decided to check it out again with some of my buddies, hopped in a Phantom Forces lobby, and was surprised to see that a lot of people were still in the game. And not just a lot, not just people that were still in the game, more people than ever were on Roblox. If we want to cite some statistics while we're here, get a little technical about it, in 2017, Roblox had 35 million users. In 2020, it had 150 million. And this is only going up with time. The growth of the platform is not exponential. It didn't explode in popularity all at once, but through advertising and marketing to new players and kids and moving to new platforms, the game has only become more and more successful. Even looking at the monthly active users, in Q4 of 2018, meaning like the financial quarter meme or whatever, I don't really know all that shit, they had 13 million active users. In Q4 of 2021, they are projected to pass 50 million active users. And while I know there's a lot of you little freaks out there, especially in the commentary community, who want to be like, oh my god, Roblox, it's so cringe, it's so cringe. Roblox cringe part 1000. Look, you know what? I understand. I like shitting on cringe now and then as well, okay? It's cringy, you know, cringy meme, cringy children play games on it or whatever. Roblox, TikTok, sexy, etc. But I've always found something really fascinating about the game. I think a big part of why it's persevered so much is the community around it. The misconception about the game itself from non-players is that Roblox itself is just a game, right? And I'll even call it a game kind of in passing, but in reality, there's no normal or default Roblox for all intents and purposes. It's a game development platform. If you're willing to learn the platform and to get better with making models and learning how to script in Roblox, meaning code, then you can utilize the studio to make your own game. And this is sort of what is similar to Minecraft in a way. Whereas Minecraft has its own default modes like survival and creative mode, you can also create your own servers and game modes and mods. I mean, it really offers the opportunity for kind of endless creativity. That's part of why it continues to be so relevant to this day. The easy customization and accessibility of the entire thing. You can make any game you want. Roblox is the same way, but to a greater extreme, to be honest. You can create your own game and market it to players across the world and, you know, grow your little community of freakazoids. And apart from making Roblox money, this can turn into revenue of your own. So if you're running your own game, you can make a consistent living without having to develop your own engine or rely on some super high budget stuff, right? It's not exactly the most demanding thing in the world, the Roblox studio. And whereas most games like Minecraft cost money to sign up, money to download, Roblox is totally free. You don't have to pay anything. You can pay for specific things in the service like Robux, but you don't have to. And so this opens up a wide range of accessibility for basically anyone to play games on it. And going further down that line, right, the game can be played on basically any device. Unfortunately, it's not on Switch yet, which is very unfortunate. I wish it was, but it can be played on an iPhone, an iPad, Android tablets, probably the fucking Kindle Fire or whatever, the Xbox, PC, obviously. People have figured out how to play it on a 3DS, and so this really opens itself up as much as possible to attract anyone and everyone. And as far as the selection of games, because of how accessible it is, there are a lot of people making a lot of games.
Put a Squid Game thumbnail. Gets 80 million visits off a stolen game. I'm gonna start stealing games. These guys should be banned. Yeah, there's this little community that owns like half the games on Roblox. These guys. Welcome to more fun. I hope you never have a good dream ever again in your life. Squid Game. I'm just gonna play the worst ones.
Here we have Berserk, Anime Fighters, Factory Simulator, Warrior Cats, Meep City, Superhero Tycoon, Zombie Defense, Welcome to Bloxburg, and all of these are wildly different games. Fundamentally, they have very few similarities, and despite that, they're popular on the same platform. They are their own thing that someone with a creative vision crafted up, and they're just housed on Roblox, basically, because it has a very low barrier of entry, it's very convenient to use, it just makes sense. Honestly, the people at Roblox were kind of ahead of the curve in terms of all this stuff too. They've been around for a long time with a free-to-play model, and these super low spec requirements to play, which is something a lot of businesses blew up with more recently as far as the gaming world, right? Games that are super easy to play aren't very demanding in terms of graphics, but are widely accessible, and as a result, appeal to a mass market. Roblox has been doing this thing for 10 years.
My name is Seniac, and welcome to what potentially become a new series called Bloxburg, or should I say, welcome to Bloxburg.
I don't know what this accent is, but I fucking hate it. I'm not a stock expert by any means, by the way. You know, I have very limited knowledge on how the market works, so before I get into this next little bit, just consider that, keep that in mind. But I am interested in it, and what's interesting to me to note is that Roblox is a publicly traded company. You can buy Roblox stock right now if you want to after this video. I may purchase some myself. Part of the Zoomer lifestyle, I guess. Foolishly squandering your money on Roblox stock that may not help your life in any way. It's only been a publicly traded company since March, but Roblox has managed to cause quite a stir in those 9 short months. Shrugging off the usual blues that follow a market debut, shares of the company are up a healthy 150% from their initial price. The market seems just as stoked now about Roblox's potential as it did early this year. The Roblox gaming platform is now 15 years old, proving it has the lasting power that few games in the industry can truly attain. That's got everything to do with how they approach gameplay. It's also the reason investors, even investors that typically prefer to steer clear of newcomers, may want to put Roblox on their watch list of potential purchases. The only thing worth waiting for now is a decent pullback. I mean, here the Motley Fool is basically telling people like, hey guys, this Roblox thing, this Roblox meme, alright, that all these Zoomers are into, maybe you want to get in on this stock. It's doing some great things. So with how popular the game is and how much money it is raking in, don't be surprised if pretty soon your Wall Street investor uncle is knowledgeable about the Roblox IP. Perhaps most importantly, these creators can monetize their work by charging other players to access their virtual world. There's nothing else out there quite like it. Lots of game developers frequently update their virtual worlds to host multiplayer gaming. None of them facilitate the creation of an unlimited number of worlds by gamers themselves, though, because that's all done by Roblox. Roblox helps them out with that. This article then goes on to talk about how Roblox is kind of its own virtual reality, right? It refers to it as a metaverse, and it also discusses how a lot of brands are finding ways to collab with Roblox, like Nike. This is one of the most surprising things in recent memory about Roblox to me, right? Like if 6 or 7 years ago you had told me that Roblox would be doing a collab with Nike and 21 Pilots, I mean, I may have believed you because I was retarded. But the amount of big names in the entertainment and clothing industry that are doing collaborations with Roblox right now is very impressive. They treat it much less like a game platform and more as a way to have virtual experiences and interact with these brands from your bedroom. Some of those experiences could be games, but you could also go to the 21 Pilots concert in Roblox, which happened. The fact that the audience for Roblox is getting so wide that massive music artists and shoe brands are looking to market their stuff to kids through the platform is really a sign of how successful it's been.
The first collab that would be really interesting to see happen would be a collab between Roblox and the energy drink called Monster Energy.
Honestly, dude, I couldn't agree more. I simply could not agree more. Roblox, please get me in on this shit. Let me have some of that Roblox monster, bro. And this brings me to my next point here. Roblox YouTube is absolutely massive. If you don't watch any Roblox content creators, then I don't blame you if you're an adult with a job. So many of you are probably very unaware of what I'm going to talk about here because the Roblox community on YouTube is kind of isolated from everyone else, right? They're kind of doing their own thing. But if you actually take the time to watch some of this content, I mean, it goes on and on. You will find channel after channel with millions of subscribers. And at the end of the day, the YouTube community, the Let's Players, are the reason why Minecraft was revived so much and really came back from dying a bit a few years ago. In the same way, YouTube is part of the reason why Roblox has maintained its relevance to this day, 15 years after its launch. By having all of of these creators make their own transformative content about the platform, an entire ecosystem has formed of people who rely on Roblox for their money. Whether they are Let's Players who play games within it and record themselves, or a Roblox news channel like Sharkblocks, who I played a clip from. Still open to that monster offer. Send me a package, I'll promote it. I'll do whatever you want, Roblox. Whether they are a game developer who's trying to get YouTube personalities to play their game to market it to as many potential players as possible, there are so many opportunities here to make a living from content based around Roblox itself. You can make your own little online community with it and make your own living. And that's awesome to me. I love that about it. I think it's really, really cool, and not to be cringe here, but you know, it's kind of wholesome. I think it's really awesome. I love seeing stuff like that online where individuals can create their own living from pixels on a screen. Anyway, Roblox Kids Are Cringe Part 8 will be posted in approximately 4 minutes, and I will absolutely roast the shit out of these 9-year-olds. They don't stand a chance. I am smarter and more intelligent than someone less than half my age, and I will prove it once and for all on my YouTube channel. Hello, shit department. Thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. If you liked it, then be sure to leave a like. If you disliked it, then leave a dislike. And leave a comment down below giving me your thoughts. It's always good to hear what you guys have to say. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.